While nationwide test scores show overall Wisconsin rates well in some school subjects, the gap between Black and white students is still wide.
News 8's Leah Linshai joins us now with what the achievement gap looks like in our area.
The National Assessment of Education Progress is basically the country's report card. Now, 4th and 8th graders take a standardized test on math and reading every 2 years, and the NAEP averages their test scores to rate each state. This year's results were released today, and what they say about the gap between Wisconsin's Black and white students isn't good.
We are one of the most diverse schools in our district.
As an early learning center with one of La Crosse's highest minority student numbers, Hamilton's year-round calendar could be at the forefront of a fight against the achievement gap.
To close the achievement gap, we have to start as early as we can.
We pour whatever we've got in order to help those kids in a timely fashion to address that concern.
It truly is a concern here in Wisconsin. Numbers released Thursday from the National Assessment of Educational Progress show our state has one of the nation's widest achievement gaps between Black and white students. The average math score for white students in 4th grade was 252. For Black students, that number was more than 30 points lower at 216. Reading was worse. White students scored an average of 228, while Black students hit 193, the second lowest in the country. As one of La Crosse's most diverse schools, Hamilton has taken the lead in closing that achievement gap in our region.
That summer slide is one reason for which that gap can widen.
The school's first step was to spread its school year over almost 11 months, so students wouldn't slide back in their learning over the summer break. That move helped improve growth in all students, white and minority groups alike.
When you compare it to previous years, these numbers are really good.
Other La Crosse schools are making strides against the gap too, by offering options like expanded summer school classes and online courses.
The achievement gap in La Crosse is smaller than it is statewide. It is slowly closing.
La Crosse hopes to keep closing that gap and provide an example for the rest of Wisconsin to follow.
Overall, the state saw higher test scores compared to previous years for math, with the 8th highest report in the country. We saw virtually unchanged scores for reading, however.
All right, thanks very much, Leah. And NAEP offers a statewide snapshot of reading and math levels, while the state standardized test known as WKCE takes a local look at how students are performing. Those tests are being taken around Wisconsin right now.